Welcome back to the Dickinson Adventures. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Tay.
Yeah.
Today we just wanted to talk to you all freely to kind of close a chapter in a book with our channel. For those of you who do not know, it's been about a year since we went to Tanzania. So we just wanted to talk about it and, like we say, just kind of close the chapter on it because we have been getting some questions. People want to know some things. So we want to make sure that we enlighten everybody, make sure that you hear everything from us.
From the donkeys.
Yeah, from us instead of from anybody else. So the first thing that we do want to talk about, we just want to kind of recap over what happened in the first place. Last year around this time, there was a lot going on. Everybody knows there was a lot going on. Can't say the big you know what, but that was going on. Also, the police had came to our house. They had the wrong address. And for those of us who do know and who live in America, we do know that there was also another young woman killed the same way. So that really scared us. We were highly concerned, not only for the safety of my husband, but for my children as well. So we were looking for somewhere to go. At the time, Tanzania was the only place open, but we were already kind of interested in that area because of the leadership and the viewpoints that he was sharing at the time. So we decided to give it a go. Yeah, so we tried it out around our anniversary, which is October the 14th. But this time was around election time.
Yeah.
You want to say anything?
I was in the election, so
yeah,
a lot of people were telling us to send in our votes. So, but yeah, it was different for us. Just being there was a beautiful experience. If you don't travel, you don't have to travel that far, but travel, see something different, and you'll enjoy the differences that you have. You'll appreciate what you have. You'll learn how to deal with things a little bit better and just step back and say, oh, not that they don't have this, but this would have been different somewhere else. Or this could have been different somewhere else. So not to just not give it no type of weight or whatever the situation may be, but it always gives you that second thought to say, hey, I could be dealing with this somewhere else and it might not be the same outcome. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, it was really different. It was enjoyable. A lot of people think just because we had something to say about it that it wasn't enjoyable, but America, we don't have that same decorum and, you know, just hold about ourselves to even, it's not that we don't care, we just like to know. So a lot of people might see that as, oh, you're judging or you're saying something about this, but if you go through the comments from the videos, you can see like more of the Americans were like, thank you for the information. More of the people from England or different countries were like, thank you for the information. But the people from there, not all of them, because we had a lot of good comments and a lot of people, hey, come back. We want to see you again. And we will be back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a couple of negative ones from there. And it wasn't negative because of what we said, it was because of the barrier of understanding, because, you know, we use a lot of words that are our words, so they come out a lot more fluently, and we can find a lot more things to put together to make sense to us. When they hear it, they only hear straight to the point of what you said, not this looks good, but they heard just, but, oh, you don't like what you seen, so that's all they heard. But it is what it is. We still here. We still making. We still making it work. Yeah. Yeah.
We went over there for 30 days.
Yeah.
30 days. So it's not like we just went over there for a day and like a week, like other people do, and they, you know, they're only there just long enough to only see all of the good things. Like we were there for a whole month.
Yeah.
Some people were saying, because we've had so many different comments, so we're going to try to bounce around and try to touch on all of the different things that people have said, because we've had some people from there who say we didn't have enough money. When people there, the locals, can make amounts like $150 a month. So it was weird to hear from locals that we didn't have enough money. I didn't understand it. Also, there were just culture things we just didn't understand, so we're going to say and do things out of ignorance because we don't know the culture. Just like if somebody from Tanzania comes here, they're going to do things from home, but we may see it as disrespectful, or, oh, that's weird, or that's not part of our culture.
Or, sorry to cut you, for example, if you say the word taco, or if they see Taco Bell or this and that, that means butt there. So that would be weird for them to come over here and see a Taco Bell and they'll probably never eat there and be like, oh, they're eating booty. In America, I've seen it. They have a whole building that says eat us.
Right. It's just learning, so like we said, we have had some people though from Africa who really support what we're doing. Yes. Support us educating from an American standpoint. Yes, because even though we're not broadcasting it everywhere, we've had people ask us for information, and we're giving them information to make sure that their families, when they go over there, that they have a fun and safe time. Yes. That they don't encounter the things that we encounter. Yes. Even a lot of people are saying lack of research. We didn't do any research. But what a lot of people don't realize is you can read a book on a thing for as many years as you want. But it's really not valid until you go in there and put your hands on it and actually get that hands-on experience.
Well, I have another example. I'm a maintenance technician. I know a little bit of everything dealing with maintenance, a lot at least. And it doesn't matter how much book experience you have. Yes, you do need the education, but you don't have any experience until you get on the field. So it doesn't matter how much you know the recipe and the sauce. If you never put the sauce together, if you never, work that KFC and put together that recipe, you can't make that chicken. So you have to have the time in on the job, and that's what we did. We went there for a month. We had time in on the job. So there was no kind of research that we could have did like the research that we did.
Yeah, because that was our research. That's what we went over there for. To see, like, can we really do this? Like, is this really believable? Like, is this a real thing? Because we really want to know. And that's not crazy for us to believe that, especially if we feel like we're in danger to the point where there's no safe place. So, of course, you would do something like that. But, like we say, with going there, we saw a lot of things. We experienced a lot of things. Another thing that we experienced that really weighed on our decision on this thing of just moving all of our family to a country over there, or even just that country, because that's the country that we have the most experience with. That's the country that I would be most comfortable with visiting, even if I was to go back, even with the backlash, because now I know some of the language. I know the people. I know people over there now who say that I could come over there, who say that they will host me, who say they will make sure that I have a very good time. So to me, that's a benefit, just being familiar and knowing that and gaining that experience. But as I was saying, the one thing that really, really, really concerns me is with all of these misunderstandings. Like, a lot of misunderstanding can happen through text message and just words back and forth online. A lot of people have this this saying or this feeling like, y'all need to stay home. Y'all don't need to come over here. We tired of y'all. Y'all just tourists. Y'all lazy. Y'all this, y'all that. And I keep saying it. Like, I see it in our comments. I see it in other people's videos, comments. And it's very concerning because it feels like these people, and I'm not saying everyone, please don't confuse us, but there is a lot of continental Africans who feel like African Americans do not belong there. That is not a place for us, that is not your home, that we should only be in America. So those type of people can actually get you kicked out, because we've seen a few different expats or whatever they consider themselves to be that have got kicked out.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, you have to go right back home. And that's another thing. A lot of YouTubers who are promoting this lifestyle of go there, live there, are back home. And I will definitely say the very first person that I ever watched is back here. One of the people who went to Tanzania right after us is back home now, and everybody was saying his name. Oh, this is the new American Woody Maya type, thing. Which, if that is your thing and that's what you want to see, that's what your Woody Maya, your African Tigress, and all these different people who are there, who can show you, who are speaking English so you understand, those are the people that you need to follow. But it needs to be a balanced viewpoint. Like, we all should be able to speak freely on the situation. So we have decided that it's best for us to stay here at the moment and build up our income, build up to where we can be this 6-figure empire, so we can go and partner with different countries. Because if you don't have that, you're in a lot of danger with going into an international country. You're going to have a business that can stand going across the water.
And that's not easy. I know while we were there, I loved it. Like I said, it's just, I know anywhere in the United States, anywhere close by, I know if I was stuck, if I ran out of money, gambled my life away, whatever, I could work. I could do something with these hands of mine that God gave me and make something happen and get some money to get to and fro from where I need to go. While we were there, there was a time where the Airbnb that we had already booked and everything was already planned and scheduled. We get there and the lady said, I don't even own that property no more, but you can stay here for twice the price and over here. And the driver was like, where is it at? The lady didn't want to tell him. She was like, she calling the cops because of what happened with the payment being already taken and everything. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, I felt like, okay, it's already 1, 2, 3 in the morning, so it ain't like everything is open, it's broad day. Like, we would either have to stay out here, sleep out here, or do something like that, and I couldn't, hustle my way or talk the language or get through to people like I can and get things done. And it was it felt weird, especially for me feeling like I'm the provider, to feel like I couldn't do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so with that, like I said, there's nothing wrong with doing it. If you plan on doing it, if you plan on going, you want some information, you can always email us. That has always been open. DickinsonAdventures@gmail.com. Look, because we still get questions and we still have answers. We still have connections. Not going to put their name out on YouTube because just the way that we've had some people just serial harass us. Like, we've even had somebody come up with the whole story of us stealing from somebody
a cell phone
in Tanzania. Like, how foolish is that?
They have a certain service that you use. We can't use it here. We can't use the phone.
We can't
put no minutes on that mug.
Right.
We can't do nothing. So why would we? Okay. Never mind.
We ain't gonna worry about it. But the point, though, we do have people who still try to look us up and harass us and all of this different stuff. And it's because, some people have taken this story and just put like a really negative light on it. And we've just tried to give like a balanced view of it. But I've even had someone call me and ask me, hey, why does this YouTube video say this with your name, even though all you did was say that you would go back to Tanzania? So we've had people contact us on, they just want to know what's going on too. And we do too, because yes, we understand people want to just know this stuff, but at the same time, like, this is our life. Like, this is something that we really did. This wasn't something for entertainment. This was a real life move. This was something that we really wanted to do. We didn't think it was funny. We didn't think it was a game. We didn't think it was something that somebody could capitalize off of for views or responses or whatever. So because of all of that, we're not interested in that. We just shut all of it down. If you'll notice now, I do not even comment on our Tanzanian videos, and we still get comments every day. If y'all feel free, go over there and check out the Tanzania playlist and enjoy all of those videos because they're beautiful. Oh my God, beautiful videos.
Yes.
They were so beautiful. But being there and seeing just how tight the people were, how tight the community was, it really made me want that. Like, it makes me want that for our community. Oh, y'all excuse us. We're outside in the dark and we had this light on. So the bugs are just honing in on the light. So that's what y'all see flying back and forth.
And she light skinned, so they homing in on the
light.
light.
My God.
I'm good. I ain't spot not once.
Oh my goodness. But yes, all of this made us want to just come back home and refocus. Like, what do we need to do? What do we need to do to build our community? Because a lot of people that are going over there don't necessarily have the skills that they need to survive over there, to live that simple lifestyle. Most people are coming from the city and then trying to go to a country like Tanzania, for instance. Yeah. I'm just going to use that as an example because that's where I've been. That's what I prefer to speak on, what I've seen myself. Yeah. It's a big change. So if you were in the city and then you try to go to Tanzania and live, if you don't know how to figure out where you're going to get your water, yes, they have delivery service, but you have to figure it out. You got to make sure you have enough every month. You have to make sure that you know how to start a fire. If you want to cook, make sure you have your propane. You got to make sure you have all of this stuff. Make sure that you know how to go to market and buy your chicken and process your chicken yourself. You know, like, it's a lot of stuff that you would have to learn how to do.
Or you go to the supermarkets and you end up paying
triple the price
for the cheap cheese or the cheap ketchup that we have, the Heinz. You're paying $17 for, and you're like, whoa, how the hell? Yeah. You know what I mean? So just learning like say, even buying your internet, buying water, paying your electric bills, paying your rent, paying for your pajajis or whatever you might use to travel around. If you want to get your license while you're there, handling that. It's a lot of stuff you really just need to think about before you just jump on board of just, hey, it's going to work, because you're going to need a local to help you, and you're going to need to make sure that that local that's helping you is trustworthy, because some are in there for the short game because they see the money. And, you know, unless you kind of start catching on and don't just sit back and let it happen, like, learn the stuff that they're doing for you. So if they're paying your bill, say, hey, show me what's the difference. So what does this bill mean? And that's how much, and this is for how many, just to kind of have some type of knowledge so that you're not getting swindled, or you just know what you're doing. Like, they won't be there every time. You might not have them every time. You might have to get to a point where you need to go on and learn for yourself. So learn while you have somebody helping you, and don't just have somebody doing all your business for you and just say, oh, I got such and such, he's handling it. No, don't do that.
So, as we said before, we would love to travel the whole world, but right now that's not in the cards for us. Traveling Africa, showing you all of the different beautiful countries we really wish we could. But unfortunately, that's not in the cards for us, and we don't feel bad about it, and we hope y'all don't feel bad either, because we don't feel like it's a loss. Like, we feel like we're still building and we're still winning, so it's not a downer for us. But we want to make sure that our viewers who started with us, that you actually understand us, our heart, our mind, so you're not like, where are they videos? Like, why they not moving to Tanzania yet? Like, like we said, we don't want y'all to be disappointed. We just want to be honest, and we just want to be candid with you and just share our heart with you, and hopefully you'll understand. Hopefully you'll still rock with us, because we still have a whole lot that we're planning on sharing. For those who have just joined us, our newer followers know that we're doing agritourism. So we're going into these different spaces with these different farmers who actually know their lineage, who actually have their historical background. And we're finding out about these farms, about these these lineages, these people who have actually been staples for the community, for this continent, and have not been noticed, have not been acknowledged, are being hidden almost. We're going and finding those hidden gems, and it's so exciting because we actually found a spot with a whole lot of hidden history. Hidden history on people who were brought over, people who were indigenous to this area, because we want to also know, where do we come from? Going to Africa really inspired us to go down that road and really find out, like, who are we? Like, what is in our lineage? What is in our blood? And the stories that we have already found out are mind-blowing. Like, I just found out my grandfather's father, he did a whole lot for the community, and he was actually wanted by the KKK because of all of the things that he was doing. So it's going to be kind of hard even trying to track him down, because people didn't even know his real name because he had to change his name so many times. So, like, we've been finding out so many different things.
Yeah, and I know a lot of my family were in an area and down south where they were there. They said they were there when they had two street lights. So, you know, that was a long, long time ago, especially down south for a city to have 2 street lights. So, yeah, those stories, that history, that richness, and going back further and further and further, we're going to be looking into different ways just to educate ourselves, first of all, because if you don't know yourself, you can't tell nobody else about you.
Right.
Educate our kids so they have that earlier understanding, and not when they're 35 and 34 and, you know, later on in life. And I think that'll help build character a lot earlier, because even the lineage that we do know of our grandparents, we're able to say, hey, I know I have to do this. I have to be this because my grandma, my granddaddy.
So make sure that you still follow us, guys. We still going to be doing videos, and we have a lot lined up. We have been blessed beyond measure. Like, I can't even begin to tell y'all all the connections that we even just made in the last few days. We've been doing a lot, sharing our business plans with different people across state lines. So if you have an idea, I encourage you to go out of your comfort zone, go out of your city and out of your state. People are going to welcome you with open arms. They're going to treat you like the person that you deserve to be treated like. So I encourage you to do that. Do not be afraid to step out on faith and go ahead to that next level. Because we've been doing it, and look, everything has just been falling into place. It's really just been a blessing.
No sleep, though.
Yeah, no sleep. I want a little tired, because we have not been sleeping. Like, we're still doing our maintenance business. We're still trying to push this agritourism thing and our entertainment business at the same time. Like, we're intertwining these things to make sure that we're doing the best that we could do in the shortest amount of time possible, just to catch up and do what we know that we could do.
Because we've been playing catch up for a long time.
Yes. And
in our communities.
We've been playing catch up ourselves, and even just documenting the things that were done to us when it comes to land ownership and different things like that. I'm going to document what was done to us so that my children can pass it down on what was done just to us. Because people think that we're just complaining. They feel like, oh, y'all just want something for nothing. And it's weird that these people say that when they enjoyed free labor for a long time. But we're going to leave that alone.
For nothing.
But we're going to be putting a lot more on our website as well. We're going to be trying to work with a developer to try to get our all of our content out there, because we have so much backed up content, y'all. Like, we just got to be honest. We even have a video that we're going to be releasing. I don't know if it's going to come out before or after this video. But please watch our farm tour videos. There are a lot of hidden gems inside of these videos. Even if you feel like, oh, I just live in a house, I'm not trying to farm, that's nasty, that's stupid, please watch these videos. I am asking you, almost like begging you for your, I don't want to use the word, but for your well-being in the future, because we have to, say certain things. But please watch these videos. There are so many hidden gems. Like I said, we've heard about different practices. We've heard about different stories about land loss and different things that were done. So we just want to share that information with you all.
On the website.
Yeah, that'll be on the website. Because we're not even allowed to go live. We originally wanted to go live with y'all. We were going to come on for an hour. We were like, we're going to chill with them. We just going to sip tea. Yeah. We're going to educate whatever they want to hear. Yes. Look, and that is lemon balm in there. Lemon balm, homegrown. Yeah. And it is also Tulsi basil, which is known as holy basil. And then we have natural honey. Got the honeycomb in there and everything. Local honey, y'all. Yeah, like, we had it all planned out. But look, this is the plan B. And we're going to release this to y'all with the least amount of edits as possible so you can still feel like it's almost a live video.
Hey, and check this out. To be able to do that, they say we need 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, y'all. 1,000 subscribers. I think we almost at like 670. Yeah. So yeah, we need about like 330 subscribers, y'all, in order to get to where we can go live with y'all. Because we got so many activities coming up. Yeah. We're going to the Homesteaders Conference in Front Royal, Virginia in October. Y'all look that up. It's gonna be so many people out there. So we are going. Don't look like that.
It's like a 20-hour drive.
I'm ready. It is a 12-hour drive, and we have to do a lot of planning in order to go. Because y'all know we do have some animals, and we've been downsizing for the winter, and we're gonna ramp back up in the spring. Because we want to travel.
New and improved.
Yeah, new and improved.
Because even going to this last few turning burns we've been doing to Georgia and Carolinas and all over Florida and things like that, every time we come back, it's straight to work on what we can do to improve.
Yeah, how can we make it better?
And how can we make it better? And you know what I'm saying? I love just the camaraderie. So yes, that's what we're into right now.
Yeah. Look, speaking of better, this, y'all, my book, okay? Oh, The Flash. Maybe that's a little better. But I wrote this book, y'all. Mini Mixing Manual. My dog barking. I wrote this book back in 2018. I wrote this book because I was a natural hairstylist. I was tired of my clients and other people putting all of the chemicals in their hair off of the store shelves and into their skin. So I wrote this book to kind of just educate them. So if you notice, it's just a little thin book, little quick read, a little over 100 pages. It's just something quick to introduce people to a natural lifestyle. Let them know what's really in their products and let them know that they can make changes at home. Yeah. Simple changes. Yeah. So this book has hair product recipes, skincare product recipes. It has natural remedies, and then in the back is
my favorite part.
Yeah, this is favorite part, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see. It's a glossary. So it has over 100 ingredients, natural herbs, and their benefits. Yeah. So this is the new improved version. So I'm going to be having this when I go out because I always forget about my book. I'm not going to lie. Like, my husband has to remind me, like, you do know you wrote a whole book. Yeah. But I'm going to be adding to this book because I've been learning about a lot of different herbs, a lot of different plants, a lot of different medicinal plants, which has been my favorite and which will probably be our niche around here, like medicinal herbs. I really love to heal people. Healing through... emotional healing, physical healing, all kind of healing. Like, that's what we do around here. That's why we're always laughing. Like, people are like, why y'all always giggling? Yeah. Because laughter is medicine. Like, we're always just trying to be happy and try to see the best out of everything. Yeah. You can get this book on Amazon, Mini Mixing Manual by the Natural Maven, which is me. It's just my alias from when I used to do hair. So So that was something I just wanted to share with y'all too, because I never talk about it. When we were, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story, because I don't like to focus on the negative, but I'm just gonna tell y'all this.
Funny.
So I'm not even gonna tell y'all when we were.
Okay, go ahead. It's funny.
When we were doing our Tanzanian videos, we had somebody in the comments say that I was trying to sell them a book. I was trying to sell people in Africa like a poisonous, like, I don't know, like herb something, like, but I would never do that, y'all. I never even knew I was going to Africa when I wrote this book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this right here, not saying if you're African you can't buy it. That's not what I'm saying. But when I wrote this book, it was for Americans. And if you read in here, I talk about how other people have allowed the products to come onto our shelves with chemicals in them.
Yeah.
And that's not allowed in a lot of other countries. Not even in Europe. Europe have been kicking out a lot of different products.
Yeah.
So I just want to educate our people over here, because a lot of things are allowed. And it wouldn't be allowed if we were educated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So are we at the end of our journey today?
Yeah. I think we at the end of our journey, y'all. I wish we could have went live with y'all.
I wish we could have went
Oh
live
my
with
goodness. And look, y'all, these shirts that we're wearing.
Yeah, what is that? Is that embroidered? Is that hand stitched? Did someone do this with Peruvian silk? Is that hand stitched? I see hand stitches.
Wait. Let me. You gonna turn around so they can see your see the back of the shirt?
You see what they say though. Y'all pay attention to the words of what it says, okay?
Look, we gotta turn your head around. All right, now you gotta step forward. Step forward. You can't fully see it, but it say prey or predator. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, we were in Jacksonville.
Which one are you?
Hey, we were in Jacksonville getting our boys haircut with MK McFly. Yes, show off cuts. Show off cuts. It's on McDuff.
Yeah.
Y'all need to look him up.
Yeah.
He has been doing haircuts and different
hair shows.
Different hair shows, different extreme styling. Like, he do all kind of stuff.
That's where we actually met him, doing hair shows, and been a part of our life ever since. Amazing fella, very he's
business
about
oriented.
business.
Yes, he
if
loves
you want to make
business.
some money, that's the man to make some money with, and he will steer you in the right direction.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Love the fella. You know what I mean. He does a lot more than just hair. He does extensions.
Yeah, he do a lot, y'all. So look him
pieces.
up.
Huh?
He got hair products. Look, he got a lot of stuff, y'all. And we love to support. We love to support local.
They even got honey drippers.
Yeah, they do got honey drippers, y'all.
They got honey drippers.
If you don't know what a honey dripper is, it's frozen Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Yeah, so please check him out. And if you're that brother or sister that needs her hair checked out, he's very knowledgeable. He's not just going to cut your hair. And if you don't have the time to wait around, he does appointments. You can go online and book him and have your appointment guaranteed. And he do he keep his schedule, okay? And you can walk in. Excuse me, sir. I'm ready to know you're not. Excuse me. Next. Put on your little apron. Bing! Right there on time.
And then they walk in looking at you like,
he been there. And he telling them,
he
been here for a minute. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing. He got me.
Yes, but we thank you all so much. And we're hoping that you all share this so we can get some more followers, so that we can go live and show you all of our adventures. Yes.
And these shirts are his brand. He is selling them. We did not get them donated. We supported the people that support us. He's been in plays with us. He's supported our business. Let us come to events with him and help us out. So why not support the people that support you? So and we're giving them, hopefully some good advertisement. So I'm sorry, MK. We tried, but we tried.
Yeah, we got you though. We'll keep on promoting you.
Yeah, we got you, my brother, for real.
Yeah, so we just thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
And we hope that, like we said, we just hope that you stick around.
Yeah, to watch the Dickinson adventures. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all in the beginning, and y'all thought I wasn't going to say it. We back, baby! We back! Peace, y'all.
See y'all later.
Yeah.